Decades before the era of social media websites and online listing services, individuals seeking employment, accommodations, or selling unwanted items opted for newspaper classified advertising. On the morning of April 28, 1985, Kym Morgan received a telephone response to an ad that she had placed in a local newspaper. She was seeking to barter doing light chores in exchange for a room in coastal Santa Barbara. The response and caller's subsequent offer seemed ideal. A home in picturesque Montecito awaited merely her inspection and approval. A timely acceptance was imperative, and arrangements were finalized to meet at a local market parking lot that same afternoon. The male caller had suggested that she meet his children at his mother-in-law's nearby house. Morgan was 24 years old and nearly 6 feet tall. She was a photography student at the Brooks Institute in Santa Barbara and supplemented her studies part-time as a model. She was sighted in the parking lot that afternoon with the male having a dark complexion and wearing a conspicuous Hawaiian shirt, blue pants, and 2-inch elevator shoes, raising his physical stature to approximately 5'6". She entered into his car and was never seen again. She left her white Chevy Corvair parked in the lot. Her body parts would be discovered strewn over East Camino Cielo in the Santa Barbara Mountains. The brazen brutality behind the killing stunned the community. What magnified the irony was this was the second violent attack on Morgan within 6 years. The probability of 2 extreme aggressions within such a close period of time seemed incalculable. An unknown assailant abducted her from a Los Angeles discotheque when she was 19. He beat, raped, and left her for dead. The violence was so extreme that only her mother was capable of identifying her. Miraculously, she survived following 4 months of hospitalization. During this period, she relearned how to speak, walk, and feed herself. She suffered from amnesia regarding the event. To have survived a preliminary near-fatal assault only to be murdered the second time is the cruelest irony. Her Santa Barbara abduction would grow cold to investigators. Only a lone suspect of interest was interviewed, but never charged. He immediately relocated to the East Coast, away from local scrutiny. Kym Morgan's murder will likely never be solved. It is one of Santa Barbara's most disturbing cold cases.